Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio May 6, 2022. Strategy makes sense today. Aim to show your integrity, faithfulness, and reliability as a Venus-Pluto aspect occurs. Others appreciate these qualities right now, and fortunately, they come naturally to you. Today is strong for connecting with someone special. Commitment and intensity in relationships and interactions are themes. It's easier than usual to see your emotional or affectional priorities. Today is excellent for growing something worthwhile, whether it's a business, project, or relationship. Later today, you should watch that you don't attempt to fix situations or people when it would be better to let things play out naturally. If you feel like you're being torn in different directions, don't be discouraged. There is a fair amount of uncertainty in the air, especially after yesterday's new moon solar eclipse. Also, amid Venus' dreamy transit through Pisces, the planet of love will harmonize with smoldering Pluto in your relationship sector, adding a layer of intensity and passion to the dynamic. Maybe it's a newfound sense of direction with regards to your relationship or someone you're connecting with who's at a distance from you. Don't lose sight of the bigger picture, weigh out your options. Where could your commitments lead? Now that Pluto has stationed retrograde in Capricorn, you may notice some initial changes to your working relationships and professional arrangements. As some dynamics and obligations are being adjusted, it could make a significant difference in your professional journey. Today, Pluto retrograde sextiles Venus in Pisces, suggesting that your commitments may be contingent upon what you learn, who you learn from, and even where you travel for work. Luckily, the Venusian energy is inspirational, giving you hope that you can commit at least to your transformative and empowering professional journey. Have you been thinking about relocating? The siren song of distant states or exotic lands might be playing constantly in your ears. Foreign cultures might be bringing you inspiration, artistically, spiritually, and personally. This is a time when few things are actually out of your reach. If you're serious about this, look into your finances. Once you have all the information you need, then you'll be in a position to decide to move ahead or not. Whether a pleasant family get-together is on the cards or a celebration with friends, today is perfect for socializing. Just as you enjoy the company of others, they like being with you too. Friends and family know exactly how much you mean to them and value your company. Be yourself today, because they accept you just as you are, loving you and trusting in you. It doesn't take all that much for you to get on people's good sides today, no matter where you start out. Just let your natural charm work its magic. Things should be sweet in no time. Looking for the right person for a long time, you may not have found the ideal partner yet, but the likelihood of meeting them is promising and too good for you to miss. Give yourself a push and summon all your seductive sex appeal. Be prepared for the next opportunity you get to win over that special someone. Today you may feel an urge to throw a party. You've had an exceptionally busy few weeks, and it would be fun to kick back and relax with some close friends. Take care not to go overboard. Your casual get-together could quickly turn into a formal seated dinner for 12. You could wind up overspending on food and drink if you are not careful. Make a budget in advance and stick to it. With the wild energy that is in the air, it is probably best if you don't have too much alcohol in the house. This can be an excellent time for you to explore your green thumb. As a 4, nurturing is a common area of strength for you, and with the added creativity of this day's vibration, there are no limits to your possibilities. Many 4s are renowned for the glorious gardens they keep, and if this isn't something you've tried your hand at, give it some serious consideration. There is so much rejuvenation to be had just digging around in the earth, and the natural world is always a welcome break from pandemic-related news and restrictions. The moon's return to Cancer today is the chance that you get every 4 weeks to check in, and with no planetary activity in your sign since the sun left last July, this couldn't be more important. This is both a chance to check in with your own inner voice and the ever-changing cosmic conditions, and it is the latter that is responsible for a sense of anticipation that will be obvious from the start. This is one of those things that an intuitive crab will feel in their bones, a sense of knowing that you can't explain. The moon's return to Cancer today is both a chance to check in with your own inner voice and with romantic and relationship matters. Over the next few days, the moon will connect with forces in play on the romantic and relationship fronts at an important point in the year for both. This will even give the spirit of romance and adventure a boost 2 days after Venus, the planet of love, left an adventurous part of your chart. Our eyes in the sky. If you are looking to gain control of a situation, now is the time to step into your power. The connection between Jupiter and Pluto is going to make us all feel as though we're at the top of our game. The caution is that we might begin to use this energy to our disadvantage by engaging in love triangles or power struggles. Instead of arguing non-stop, it's our responsibility to take a step back and find peace in the situation. After all, arguing over spilled milk and who is in charge all the time can have adverse effects on relationships. Trying to dominate others in partnerships of any sort will only ensure that the relationship stays at a standstill. You shouldn't be rude or aggressive, but it might be hard not to be. Instead of using this energy to bend the will of others and take charge, use it to change for the better your life, spiritual views, personal philosophy, and consciousness. Choosing your words wisely will be important over the next 30 days. Think before you speak or send that text. It could save you a lot of drama. Mercury enters Capricorn today too, making communication more serious. We will be more concise, direct, and blunt with Mercury in this diligent Earth sign. In the morning, the Cancer moon squares off with Mars in Pisces, prompting us to behave erratically. Our physical desires and emotional needs are at odds with each other. On the one hand, we benefit from heightened stimulation. Diverse ideas and the freedom to jump from one perspective to the next offers us a sense of security and well-being. However, on an energetic level, we are more tempered, wistful, and unfocused. It's unlikely that this transit will stir up any long-term issues. We might simply feel a bit lethargic and disoriented. However, because our needs are incomprehensible, even to ourselves, we can become agitated when we are unable to sate our cravings. Or we get what we want but wind up dissatisfied anyway. In intimate relationships, we should do our best to express what is on our minds to mitigate ambiguity. Following this aspect, the moon sextiles Chiron in Aries, helping us to face our insecurities. Events transpire which prompt us to be honest about our intentions. Although the Moon-Mars square might make it challenging to determine what we want, we intend to harness the unapologetic authenticity of both the Gemini and Aries archetypes. Similar situations in the past may have demanded that we stay quiet when it did not serve our best interests. At this time, being forthright can trigger self-doubt, but if we express ourselves candidly, we'll find that we are not at risk of repeating old wounding patterns.